Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. I'm Travis. Dalitha's not here right now, but she'll be here in a little bit. So I am running the show by myself, running a solo show. So if you're watching us on Twitch, then you're watching us live. If you are watching us on YouTube, then this is recorded. Get yourself a Twitch account. We will be back on YouTube on January 29th. But in the meantime, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things that go along with social media. And we're just getting ready for the stream to start. How's everybody doing in the chat? What? Turn that so I could see it a little bit better. Maybe push a couple more buttons here. But anyways, yeah, Dalitha is in her car on the way over. Her Januaries are super busy, so she's trying to fit us in. All of you guys in because she likes you guys, and so she has to go a little bit further out of her way in January. But we're a third of the way done with the month. It's the 10th today, so, well, pretty close to a third of the way. I guess there's 31 days in January. So I have to watch this on the app because I am not on the East Coast, so I can't watch it completely live unless I use the Fox Sports app. And sometimes it's a pain in the butt to get it going. There it is. And I am as live as I'm going to get with, I guess I was going to say Monday Night Raw. It is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. I'm going to see if I could read your guys' chat better if I was on my phone. All right. It looks like it's still in the entrance stuff for me, so I cannot tell you what's happening. Looks like Aaron's in there. We got Tyler in there. We got the Fiend Bray Wyatt in there. Who else is in there? Is Aaron in there? Or I know we have AA Ron. See, I call him Aaron, then it confuses me. Oh, is Luke in there? I don't see any Lukes. He's probably sleeping. Or out partying. There's Luke. Woo! Anyways, if you didn't hear me already, Dalitha is on her way. January is a super busy time for her. And so she's having to leave work to come here to do the show. Then to go back to work and finish whatever she's doing at work. And Luke is just waking up. All right, so how are they going to start the show tonight? I was kind of interested to see this. So we've got a little bit of drama with CM Punk and The Miz, it looks like. I don't know if that's real drama or some TV drama, but pretty excited. AA Ron just said, woo! Oh, did I say somebody else? Yeah, The Miz. I don't know what I said. I got nobody to bounce anything off of. It is. It looks like we're going to start out with Miz TV. So we're going to see Morrison right out of the gate. Awesome. So, got some Christmas ornaments today. We're going to do an unboxing show. We decided to do it. But one of the ornaments is the Miz's microphone. So, pretty excited about that. And, of course, Dalitha loves the Miz, so we're going to put up a little Christmas tree next year for the show. Probably put it back here. But, I mean, the whole studio could be looking a lot different by next year. We don't know. But anyways, we will have a Christmas tree with little ornaments on it that are WWE official ornaments. Because we bought them after Christmas and we got a big deal on them. So we just bought a whole shit ton of them. Woo! All right, time for Miz TV. Everybody's talking. Lots of drama. Aaron got ripped off by the pizza man again. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, it looks like we're going to start the show out with Morrison and The Miz. Lots of I think what Vince does, I'm just guessing, but he gets on there and he's like, hey, look, we got a whole bunch of rumors for the Royal Rumble. So let's just introduce everybody before the Rumble even starts. I wonder if we're going to see Edge before the Rumble, or if Edge is even really coming back. But that would be something wild to see. It just seems like to me that that's what they do. Or he does. Just kind of put it... Like, whatever they say on the internet, we're going to do the opposite. No predictions. So, here we go. Miz TV. Now you know how far of a delay I have. Or if I'm ahead of you guys. Some of you. Has Miz changed? Is that the real question that we all have to ask ourselves? So it looks like Aaron upset Tyler, and so Tyler doesn't want to come back tonight. Just tell him you're sorry. Stop telling parent jokes. No more parent jokes. You wouldn't be able to handle like 2 seconds with my daughter. My daughter always says just the exact same thing that you say to her about your mom. That's kind of like what she does. Miz is apologizing. With the Fiend. They're still playing on that. The Fiend and his daughter. What's your bright spot, Miz? Here he comes. This is his one bright spot. Wow, biggest guest in Miz TV history. The shaman is sexy, huh? The Prince of Parkour. Isn't the parkour where you're playing out on the swing sets and shit and you're like walking, balancing, jumping on tables? I watched it on Office Space. Is that what it's called? The Office. Here he comes. There you go, Aaron. He's high-fiving people. That's what I always consider uber babyface, is when people come down to the ring and they're high-fiving people. The Prince of Parkour. It doesn't look like the fans are very excited to see him. There's a few scattered ones, but a lot of them are just standing there watching. That's kind of strange. I figured he'd get a bigger pop than that. But there's a good 70% of the people that didn't even give a shit that he came down to the ring. We'll see if they start out a feud right out of the gate with him. Maybe somebody comes down. Maybe it's The Miz. Woo! John Morrison is back. Yeah, do the Bailey game. It looks like Delith is here, so dogs are going to bark, but we might be pretty good. And then she will be here. Sounds like McKenna's here also. But she doesn't like me to say her name on the internet. It embarrasses her. I think I have the wrong hat on. Woo! There it is.
Are you dreaming?
What music you singing?
10,000 Hours by Dan and Shay and Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieb. The old Bieber. What is it called? 10,000 Shades of something? Now they're just showing some old highlights of The Miz and Morrison when they were together. The M&M boys. Morrison's on Miz TV if you hurry up and get in here. You're stuck in your coat? Is it a straight jacket? All right, well, we're back, obviously. I was just kind of waiting for them to get in here. But they're taking their time, so I'm going to listen into the Morrison. Pomeranian, small dogs only. There she is.
It was very busy at McDonald's.
Mickey D's.
Evil place.
Didn't take you that long, though. 21 minutes to get here from when you text.
When did he text? Oh, that we were
50.
getting food?
Yeah.
Yay!
Say woo! That's Morrison on Miz TV.
Oh, is that who that is?
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody excited?
Yeah.
Thrilled out of their pants?
Now that we got somebody in here to read stuff.
Everybody's thrilled out of their pants?
Tyler left because Aaron upset him because his dad passed away.
So
the broadcast has stopped. So
whose dad's what?
but we are really stopped. So did the internet come unplugged? Maybe I can't get back to it. Come on.
It says it's there.
There it is. Yeah, it says the broadcast you're watching has ended.
Did I hit something? We were disconnected from the server.
Okay, thank you. Just kick it back on. That should work, right?
I hope so.
Keep the same chat. There's Luke, right? Okay, what did it say?
Oh, this could get interesting. There it goes.
Sorry about that. We're back on now.
Stay there.
But it looks like everything stayed up, so maybe just a little bit of a hiccup.
Maybe. Something.
Old hiccups.
Oh, wait. That's not the right one.
You watching some old ones? You don't want to watch this live?
Well, it didn't come up as live. A live one didn't show.
Oh. New Day. Don't you dare be sour.
Okay.
What's happening?
Nothing.
What'd you say? Okay.
It's not there. So, like, if I'm a new person wanting to go see it, I can't see it.
Oh.
Is that just that one little thing where you have to, like, make it something?
Like a,
You know, like you're offline,
right.
but you have to be online or whatever. Is it that?
But I don't see the upper part. Pull the screen down, maybe? It looks like that. There's usually a bar up across the top.
Maybe it's under that.
What does that say?
That's users
you
in
see
chat.
There. It's
Okay. Huh. Weird. Alright. Maybe it just doesn't want me in there.
I didn't know it would make the whole thing disappear. I just figured it would just make this bigger. You find it?
There it goes. It finally popped up. It took it 5 restarts or resets or refreshes. 5 refreshes. All right, what do we got? We got Tyler. Hey, Tyler. How's Tyler doing with his arm, his wrist? How's his wrist doing?
See?
We got the New Day down with his
She's
pancakes.
very thoughtful, and I don't think of stuff like that.
Well, I don't know if he had his surgery yet. I was just wondering if he already had his surgery or not.
Yeah, usually they do that when the bone's still broken.
Yeah. That might have been us, Aaron. Sorry. We went, somehow it kicked us offline, but we're back online now.
Yeah, the server booted us.
To refresh, but anyways. So we have Aaron. Hi, Aaron. He said hello. Luke said, oh, this could get interesting. Morrison being heelish, Miz not being heelish, and now the New Day. And then Luke said, wait, everyone acting heelish but Miz? Ooh. It's all so terrifying.
But we all know the Miz is heel.
And the Fiend's in the chat, and he said, fuck, I forgot that your surgery is tomorrow. And Tyler said, I can't believe that I'm having surgery on my wrist tomorrow. Oh, it's tomorrow, huh? Wow. Why are they waiting so long to do the surgery on it?
Yeah, usually they do it the night that it happens. Maybe there's too much swelling.
Maybe.
I'm thirsty.
Hey, sweetie. We'll get some water.
I don't want water.
Well, I'm not moving the camera.
You want some Sprite?
You want a warm Sprite?
There's ice.
Thank you, lads.
Yeah, welcome.
Did you see your new hoodies?
Shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
So right now we got the Miz and
Ow.
Morrison in the ring with the New Day. What?
Tyler's saying it was really swollen. Yeah, if it's really swollen, they usually won't go in and do surgery until the swelling goes down some. It makes it harder to make sure everything lines up correctly. Well, okay. Well, hopefully it goes down enough and they can do the surgery tomorrow like they have planned.
He's the Prince of Parkour,
The
by the way.
Kofi really wants the Miz, so they're having
A little one-on-one later on.
one-on-one thingy.
So he's the Prince of Parkour.
Kofi?
No,
Oh.
Morrison.
Oh, he's the Prince of Parkour. Oh my god, that reminds me of that Office episode.
I already told them all.
Parkour on everything! Parkour!
I'm going to jump on the desk in about 3 seconds. So. I want to do parkour. Parkour? I got a phone call from your mom about that. Just letting you know.
So, Luke is saying that they had tornadoes, 7 inches of rain, and 8 inches of snow all in the last 24 hours. Well, you know that global warming.
Holy crap.
Those climate changes will get ya.
That's kind of cool. We had 25 mile an hour winds and some snow.
Are you sure it was only 25? I'm pretty
Last
sure it
night.
was 40.
Last night it was so stinking loud, it kept waking me up throughout the night.
Oh my god, a tree's gonna fall on us.
And I sleep in the basement, in my tomb. And I still heard it. Magar jumped on the bed, and she, started whining
Witch.
at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I had to let her out, which means that I'm awake for another hour.
Ugh. Why doesn't she just go bathroom when she's supposed to?
Like when I let him out before we go to bed. Like
Yeah.
when normals do it.
It's like
I don't
she's
know.
like, I'm scared of the dark and I don't want to go out there and do it. And then they start barking, so she's like, they're gonna yell, I'm coming back.
I don't even yell anymore. What kind of cheese is that with all the stuff on it?
The green stuff?
It was white cheese with dots, and one of the dots were orange.
It's probably pepper jack cheese.
It looked good.
Yeah, it's a cheese that has spicy stuff in it. You probably
think
would have
you-
liked
I
it when
think
you
you've
ate
given-
cheese.
I think you've given me it.
Yeah,
before.
you did. You liked it too. I made it on those one sandwiches that now McKenna hates and will never eat ever again because I ruin ham sandwiches for her forever that I
How?
make.
Did you put cheese on it?
No, because I put mustard on them. Remember, it was those heated sandwiches.
Oh, the ones in the... Yeah, those were good.
Yeah, and I told
The ones
her,
I used to have during wrestling pay-per-views?
Yes. Yes, our normal wrestling pay-per-view stuff. I told her I could have made her one without anything. And she's like, ah! I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Devil.
Those were so good.
Yeah, people liked them. Anyways, Aaron's like, I got into a fight with my fiance about money. Okay.
Yeah, that's a common fighting thing.
It's normal. We do it too. And then he said, I hate how they brought Morrison back just to team with The Miz. It's so fucking stupid.
We'll see what happens. We got time. We got
I know.
plenty of time.
He's tired, and he's telling me he can't wait to go to Texas. Woo!
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Yeah. And he's saying, the reason why I'm going to Texas is because of the Rumble. Yes, I totally remember. Stop it. Yeah. Want to play that game?
You're a cat.
Oh my god. Before they come back to anything, so I was watching TikTok. Yes, I am.
She is addicted to TikTok.
I'm not addicted because I can go about my life without watching it. But I watch it like at night sometimes. Anyways, so I was watching this TikTok and there was this girl out there that was like, gosh, what was it? So the guy had said something to her or something.
We got
or
The Miz and Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, right now. It's happening right
They're
now.
locked up in the middle of the square
They're
circle.
having a big old row.
They're just hugging.
They're fighting.
Anyway, keep
They're
going
pulling each other's hair.
with your...
So anyways, so he didn't do something for her or something, or he got on TikTok first, or something happened. Like, he did something and she's all mad, but he doesn't know she's mad. So all day long, she just, like huffs around and, like, slams things, and then he's, like, sitting there, and she, like, goes... just... he's using something. It was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny.
I was like, that's hilarious. I was like, that's pretty true. I can't remember what it was that they
You know why
supposedly did
people
do.
get mad at each other? Unrealistic expectations.
I expect nothing anymore, so
And then you're always happy.
I have
Everything
no
you get,
expectations.
everything you get is a plus.
I'm just like, man, whatever, dude. It's not gonna happen, so I might as well not get upset about it.
So it looks like Luke got all of his merch from Amazon and Amazon stuff.
And his new PC stuff all today. Thankfully, before the snow started, right? That's always a plus when you get that stuff. I like it when you get stuff before there's a big storm and you get everything. Like, you're like, oh, I'm not going to get that package with all the other ones, but all of them come the same day and you're like, oh, this is like the best thing ever. It's amazing. Tyler says, I need to get some rest before my surgery. Peace. I'm out. All right. Good luck.
Plus
Hope
it's
everything
a
goes
Friday
well.
Night.
Get some sleep. Rest your little wrist.
Keep it above your heart.
And Aaron left, I guess, but now he's back. I didn't notice he left.
He had said he was back a minute ago. Did he say it again? Or would you back
No,
up
he
and
just
read?
said that. But I didn't know he left, so.
Old Sonic freak.
Luke said, it is amazing. Now it will take me hours to open instead of minutes. Yay. That's always the funnest part.
We're just going to do an unboxing video for our Christmas stuff.
I like being an adult because you can buy yourself presents and then you can open them whenever you want.
You could probably do that as a child.
No, you can't. I couldn't buy things for myself as a kid and open them whenever I wanted to.
Because you'd already play with them on the way in the car.
They're like, no, because I was poor and I didn't get things all the time. It was, oh, it's your birthday? Okay, here you go. Oh, it's Christmas? Okay, here you go.
Worst part about my birthday and Christmas is they were so close to each other.
That's mine. Mine's not that far away from Christmas.
Uh-huh.
It's a month away.
It's like I envy people that have like a July birthday.
Right? So you're like, it's spaced out evenly. You're
Right.
like, I get Christmas presents and then I get birthday presents.
I get 2 huge gifts. But instead it's like you get one, and sometimes it's a joint.
Ugh.
It's both.
Did your family do that?
You've done it to me a couple times, but no, not really.
Did I really do it to you? Did I go, oh, here's this and for this too?
Yes.
And then I never got you anything for your birthday?
You might have got me a card. Remember? Got me a PC, computer.
Oh, hey, you know what? When they're expensive,
That's what
it
I'm
kind
saying.
of, is kind of hard.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's like if you get a really expensive one.
Oh, he's getting his face involved. Big E and him were going to go at it.
He's going to go parkour.
Rah! What?
He's going to go parkour.
How's that going to be parkour? Getting in someone's face is not parkour.
He's probably going to jump off the desk.
That's just silly. Anyways, the Fiend says, I want to see Brock Lesnar versus Tyson Fury for the WWE title at WrestleMania.
That'd be cool. Be interesting to see.
And Aaron's sorry he keeps leaving. He has distractions.
Yeah, because he's having couple fights. And then he told us, and now the whole internet knows.
Oh, poor girl. Don't tell people that. Don't air your laundry on the internet. Just keep it to yourself.
And if you're
Keep
gonna
it in-house.
if you're gonna video it and then post it, that's how you get them over. Be like, I'm putting this on YouTube.
Oh my God, she would probably beat you. I'd beat you.
Just take it and just make sure that you keep recording it.
Oh my God, so people could turn me into the cops.
No, you
for
blur it
abuse?
and say it wasn't real. Do not attempt this at home, stuntmen and women.
Mm-hmm.
As you're hitting me with a frying pan. Sticks to the head, little wooden spoons. What?
Nothing. You. Sticks. It's rude. Anyways, the Fiend says, how do you think that would happen?
I don't think it would happen. But if they were going to do it,
Would
Brock
they even be
comes
able to?
down
I mean,
first.
Tyson Fury doesn't seem like the type.
The only way it would end up taking form is if Tyson Fury's in the Battle Royal, in the Royal Rumble, and then he eliminates Brock when Brock's not looking. Maybe knocks him out with a sucker punch from behind, and then Brock falls over to the ropes. And then Tyson gets thrown out a little bit later by somebody like Braun Strowman or something, since they already worked that angle. And then that would set up the Brock thing.
Oh.
I don't know what they're going to do at the Rumble. It's interesting that Brock's coming out first, because what I see now is either Brock getting eliminated by somebody or staying in, being there with an empty ring, 29 men eliminated, and number 30 hits, and it's CM Punk's music. And then Punk comes somehow, throws him out of the ring and wins, and then they wrestle at Mania. That's the only, like, two things I could see happening. Obviously, the first one makes most sense. Like, he just gets eliminated by somebody, and it starts a feud for down the road. If he had friends, you could see the friend turn on him. Like, so if he had somebody he knew in there, and then they, like, were working together, and then when he turned around, they just hurried and tossed his ass out or something.
Right.
And then turn it. But he doesn't have friends, so you don't have that angle. At least I don't see that happening.
Aaron hopes that his man Mike Kanellis wins the Rumble while he's there.
Yeah. Kanellis wins after wanting to be released from the company, and then goes on to wrestle who? Which one is Kanellis on? I think he's on Raw. But he could be on SmackDown. Or he could be undrafted. I can't even remember.
Meh. No, seriously, I have no idea. I don't know the answer to
Well,
any
she
of
was
those.
on it with Rusev, right? She's the Rusev dad. So she was on Raw. So it was on Raw when that happened.
Oh.
And that was after the draft.
Yeah.
The baby thing.
Oh, who the daddy was?
Yeah. With Rusev. And then that started the whole Bobby Lashley thing a week later.
Which is weird.
Which is still going.
Yeah. I don't like
My doctor was very upset. So my doctor is a wrestling fan. And he was very upset over how they're using Liv Morgan.
Oh,
I was
sure
like, they
there's
took
lot
a
of people.
really bad storyline and then injected her into it, and it made it like, I'll watch, see what happens.
Right?
It didn't make it exciting. It just made it like, we'll see what happens. And we get to see that on Monday, because Liv will be in Rusev's corner.
Right.
So it's still going.
That's
It's
what
still
she's
moving
saying.
in the direction that it needs to. It's just like, where are they going with this?
Who knows?
Which is even more classic is that the dude that's supposed to marry him got jacked by security. So he goes under the ring because, so he can do his skit afterwards. So he's under the ring. And so when he comes out from under the ring, security thinks it's a fan and tackles him. And what's funny is everybody in the back knew that this was supposed to happen, except for security, I guess.
I guess they weren't in on it.
So they even put the cameras where they were supposed to be. And the security guards
attacked him, and then the cameras were like, whoops! So
They're like,
let's pan over to the audience.
what's happening right
Let's
now?
look at this sign. Oh, we don't like that sign.
So security's jacking the freaking preacher in the ring, so they had to go back the other way. You're like,
Poor guy.
wasn't that AJ Styles that was in the ring? I think it was AJ that was leaving, that was walking down the aisle. And then the guy's going to get in the ring, and then he just gets jumped.
It might have been that one.
They're like, I'm supposed to be in here. It's my job.
Like, we're doing this next, right?
They just thought it was some fan in a suit.
Well, that's what I was like when it happened. And we're all like, I'm like, who's the guy in the suit? Oh, it's some crazy fan. And I'm like, I've never seen a goddamn crazy fan in my life wear a suit. There's no damn way it was a crazy fan. I'm like, they don't wear suits. Have you seen these crazy fans? They don't wear suits, people.
No. It was like somebody important. And he's
Right?
getting beat up by security in the middle of the ring.
That's pretty funny. Poor guy.
Yeah, I wanted Liv to be at the Fiend too. And it looked like, she could have had one of the biggest pops ever. For women, at least. And then they threw her in this, and they just... I think it puts her in the middle. It doesn't make her the best female.
Right.
Like this whole comeback is like fizzles at the middle. Like it doesn't overflow.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But
Well, there's no excitement with it. Like, what's she gonna fight Lana?
well, they
that
already
where-
did. They had a cake fight.
Well, that's what I'm getting. Is that where it's gonna culminate? Like a WrestleMania match against Lana? What do you do, Basil? What does it all mean?
I don't know. But
Look at
it's
Kofi's
stupid.
shoes, the bottom of them.
Do they have stuff on them?
Look at.
Oh,
Those
they
are
look.
cool. They look like clown shoes. Clown shoes. I want those.
Do you want clown shoes?
Well, I want shoes with cool bottoms like that. Look like he stepped on a
You'd
bunch of
never
bubble gum.
see him.
It's fine. I sit down.
He's on the
long.
rope. He has to let go.
He has to break it. He has 5 seconds so he can keep it.
They're probably specially made just for him. They're probably Nikes,
So look, they have Morrison out there for Miz's support,
right?
but they have him where the camera can see him.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like usually you put your people in different corners,
Right?
but since he's new and back and all exciting, they have him in the same corner basically. It's Biggie. There's the parkour right there.
He's parkouring all over the place.
Oh God, he's gonna beat freaking Kofi.
Is he?
He did. He just beat Kofi Kingston.
Did
1,
he?
2, 3. Kofi Kingston
What?
loses to The Miz.
That's insane.
Wow. He was
That's
just
crazy.
the freaking WWE champion, 3 months ago? And now, he just got beat by The Miz.
That's
After an
insane.
episode of Miz TV.
That's just crazy.
And I would say it was a little help from Morrison, but there was none. Morrison didn't touch Kofi. See, watch. Parkour! Woo! Sorry that was funny.
Parkouring. He was parkouring all over him.
See, look, he didn't do anything. Maybe a little distraction,
But not really.
but not enough to.
He didn't
You couldn't
do
complain about that.
He didn't cheat.
No,
He didn't touch Big E. His helper didn't touch Kofi.
Kofi.
The only thing he did is he was outside
at
the
that.
ring to somebody else.
Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans tonight. That's pretty exciting. Shinsuke Nakamura, Braun Strowman tonight. I thought that was going to be.
didn't lose, Aaron. The Miz won.
The Miz just won.
He won. He didn't lose. Kofi lost.
Kofi just got pinned right in the center of the squared circle. The
Yeah.
Usos versus King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. Holy shit, this is like the Royal Rumble.
Yay.
I could see all these matches at a major pay-per-view.
That's probably why they're doing them now.
Little Firefly Funhouse. Bray. He wants you to come here. Don't be scared. A little closer. Aww.
That's creepy.
No homo.
That felt good.
Why does he always look high?
I don't know.
I wonder if he's on painkillers.
Why would he be?
Because he's probably in a lot of pain.
Or what?
Can you imagine doing this week in, week out? They do house shows in between these main shows.
Right. I don't think he's high. I think it's just how the cameras are on him. He looks freaking tired. He looks like he's been sick. Look at his eyes.
Which is the same thing as being high. That is exactly what I'm talking about.
Being
you cannot
sick?
take the exact same thing I'm talking about and then say, oh, it looks like he's sick. I was just saying there's something wrong with his eyes, and you're like, oh no, it's fine.
Well,
Look at his eyes.
I'm talking around his eyes.
Right, the darkness.
Yeah, like he hasn't had any sleep. Like he's been sick. Not that he's high.
Could be cholesterol. It is kind of a yellow color.
Oh my god.
He's
He
bigger,
probably
he's
has had
heavier.
the flu.
Don't start
My
with me.
lord.
With your flu. So you got swine flu?
I don't know what he has. Some kind of flu.
Bray's lost his damn mind, Luke says.
Yeah, he said it.
Oh, I didn't know I had that on. I don't want it on.
Well, why'd you turn on?
Well, to see if it was working.
Why?
Because it had went off.
Oh.
That's why. What? What?
Aaron wants to know if Morrison's a heel in this situation. Yes. Andy's hungry. Maybe you should order some pizza.
He just had one.
Oh my god, then why are you still hungry? Did you eat the whole thing? And you're still hungry? Dude, you need to eat better food.
Less sugar, less gluten, more substance.
Like a vegetable.
Doesn't he just get pure cheese? Isn't that what we've...
I don't
Right.
know.
What do you get on your pizzas? For some reason, I thought it was just the pure cheese.
I thought he had cheese one time. And it was something else another time.
What's on your pizza? Is he telling us? Has he already said it? Is he
No,
watching
he's
Avatar?
Yeah. Ugh, yes.
My daughter likes that movie too. So Aladdin's on there. I want to watch it on Disney Plus.
Okay.
So we can watch Aladdin after this.
I'm not watching it.
Yeah, you and I are watching.
I'm
Aladdin.
not watching the live action.
It'll be fun.
No.
I want to see how Will Smith does.
No.
You can't tell me no.
I'm going to tell you no. I'm going to go to bed.
Can't go to bed.
Yes,
you have
I
to
can.
go back to work
No. No, I don't.
or watch Aladdin.
I'm just going to go in tomorrow. Work all day.
That's your two options.
Sleep is my option.
Or Aladdin. Holy crap. Like, we really want you to know Ohio State's playing Indiana. The Hoosier State.
They're like, we want to tell you loudly. Anyways,
Look.
Aaron's saying something about that
Got
Mike is
pepperoni.
in 205.
Is he under 205,
And-
Canellis?
I don't know if that's what Aaron's saying. He also asked, hey, Travis, do you know how to send a direct message DM on Facebook? Because I'm new to Facebook. I just got it yesterday.
Yeah, there's a messenger on there. So you just go to the person, it'll say send a message. So you click on that, and then you'll probably, if it's on your phone, I think you have to download the messenger app.
Yeah, because you can have that separate.
And then they won't even be together. So you've got like, do you remember Yahoo Messenger? Probably not. Anyways, I forget he's only in his early 20s.
He's
But anyways,
20 years younger than us.
anyways, you'll have like a little chat
He's a child.
room set up. Trying to think if there's anything else like it. There used to be, so I'm trying to think if there's anything now like it, and I don't think there is. Anyways, it's just got people's faces that all your friends' faces will be there, and then you just go to the person that you want to talk to. If they're not your friend, you can still type in their stuff, and it'll go to them, and then you can send a direct message. Mm-hmm. That's how you do it.
So he said, I know, I love the Jobbers, Mike Kanellis and Zack Ryder, because they're his favorite.
Jack Ryder, I wouldn't consider a jobber. Zack Ryder,
Yeah.
he's not a jobber.
He's been around for a while, so I don't know if you'd really consider him a jobber. Mike Kanellis, maybe.
Luke, I remember that you have mail. I don't.
What? You don't remember AOL?
I didn't
You
have
mail. I didn't have AOL
I never
either.
had AML.
I heard about it, but I never had AOL. We had dial-up, but it was actually through the local... It was actually... We actually could get our dial-up through the local university here. was how we got our dial-up
Right.
at my house. So that's how. We never had AOL. So that was that. And anyways, Luke likes pepperoni, bacon, chicken, and extra cheese on his pizza, and Aaron's just a cheese person.
I will let you know when I see Mandy. I haven't seen her yet, but I'm excited now. Oh, yeah. You're right. She looks like a stripper.
Good Lord, look at Mandy. Good Lord.
Hey, Kenna. Come here for 2 seconds. Does this girl on the TV look like your sister at all? Oh, never mind.
Oh,
She's gone.
she left.
Hold on. You still might get to see her. There might be a match.
Not this girl.
Uh-oh. No, she's the brunette.
I didn't even see anything.
Oh, well, you'll have to come in and just stand over here. I don't think it's going to happen.
Dang it. Anyways.
Every time I see her, I think of...
Why didn't you just go back?
Well, because I don't know if I
Because it's
can do it with this.
it's on an app.
Yeah,
instead.
it's not like the normal
Make it out of
TV.
here. You caused trouble.
I'd probably end up
Get out.
screwing it up somehow. Yeah, see, I can't go forward or backwards. It's disabled.
Ew.
That's probably good.
What do you mean, ooh? This guy's a rock star.
I burped.
Oh. Yeah, ew.
But it wasn't a good burp, it was bubbly.
Oh.
So it was like,
Huh.
Hey, he had the pancake shirt
Yeah,
on.
I
Look
see
at
her
that.
too, and I think of Avery, and I'm like,
I'm
that-
seeing what Disney character
is
you
that
are.
who?
Aladdin.
No.
Anybody that's parkour.
You're probably Pumbaa.
Parkour? Who did you say?
Parkour.
Pumbaa.
I said Pumbaa.
Who's that?
Pumbaa?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
either.
Disney character?
I know, but who is it?
Pumbaa is the warthog off of Lion King.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it was someone off the Lion King.
Was it Ed?
I don't know. I haven't watched the Lion King.
Oh, no, it's Scarface. Scar.
Oh, great.
It's
I'm
Scar. He's evil and mean.
He's the
Ew,
mean
do
one.
me, do me. I want to know who I am.
You better
I
do.
hope I am something stupid.
You're, the girl with the dragon that's a boy, Mulan. Mulan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'm cool.
You're like a warrior princess.
Shut up.
Yes!
Oh, she's not a princess yet, though.
Okay, this one is,
Next
the
up, go
dumb
away.
scanner.
The dumb.
How dumb you are.
Yes. 98% dumb.
You were right.
Oh,
97% retarded.
Ooh.
You want to see what Harry Potter person you are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he does want it that. He's a Harry Potter fiend.
I just finished the Order of the Phoenix yesterday.
Who do you want to be?
Voldemort.
No, like the
good
Ravenclaw,
people?
like Slytherin.
Oh, probably either Gryffindor or what's the other one?
Hufflepuff? Slytherin? Ravenclaw. That's all you get.
Yeah, Ravenclaw. I'm in the Sorting Hat.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I didn't see it either.
Ravenclaw.
Oh, is it?
Have your
They're the
shit.
smart ones, right?
Yeah.
Or is that Gryffindor?
You want to see what Pixar?
No,
characters
Gryffindor's
are?
the brave ones. So how can I be retarded and be in the smart ones?
I don't know.
You're
You sh-
the red-headed girl that rides the horse and pulls the arrows and shoots
Brave?
the arrows.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
brave? I'm a girl.
What's her name? Madeira, Merida.
I don't know her.
Merida. Merida. Who am I? Who am I? What is it?
You're Buzz Lightyear.
Yes! I am awesome! I'm Mulan and Buzz Lightyear.
That's awesome.
I'm the bomb diggity.
Madeira.
So she
Medora.
got Otis something. Do you think that
Aw.
she's prettier than he is? Like if they were together, who's the prettier of the two?
The mad guy?
Yeah. She's trying to date him.
Oh well, if he was skinny,
Aw.
I think he'd be attractive.
She has a match right now. Oh, he's ecstatic. He got himself a cake.
She's trying to date him.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, he tried at her for a while, and then she got his ham or his cake stepped on. Oh, no, what was it?
It was a
pound
fruit cake.
Fruit cake. His fruit cake got stepped on.
She gave him a ham.
Ow, ow.
Sorry about that.
Right? Wasn't it? She gave him a
can't-
ham.
And Cesaro threw it on the ground. I think it was him. He had the ham.
Yeah, he had the ham, and then it got thrown on the ground, so she gave him a ham
Right.
to replace his ham. I'm sorry about your ham. And then he's like, oh, great. And then somebody else ruined that one. And so he gave her a fruit cake, and then what's his face? Dolph ruined that one. So,
Oh, he doesn't want me to say the R word. Hey, Kenna, I need you to stay in here because after this commercial, they're going to show her.
yes, please get out. Yep, back up. There you go, horse.
Let him out.
Please don't leave him in here.
But I do. Oh, but I do want to see the. I want you to see the girl
Hey,
after these commercials.
Aaron, it's just a word. You shouldn't let it have power
Aaron?
Ron. It's not.
in the
It's
chat.
the whole world. That's the guy that lives by Disney. I told him you were there.
That's kind of weird.
I wouldn't tell him who you are. I don't tell people that stuff. I just said that my daughter was there last week.
Okay.
I can't wait for your slideshow.
Yeah.
Did you get all your pictures put together?
Slideshow.
Wait, are you actually talking to me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Your slideshow, all your pictures you took. You said you took like 2 gigs of pictures.
No, I didn't.
So you told
I
me.
used 2 gigs of data.
Oh. Oh, data?
Is that a lot? Isn't gigabytes like a lot?
It is.
What's the biggest? Terabyte?
Yeah.
What's below that?
Gigabyte.
And
Gigabytes.
then what?
Kilobytes.
Kilobytes.
And then megabytes?
Megabyte.
Mhm.
And then that's it.
Yeah, there's probably something less, but it
There
wouldn't
might have been
matter.
something less at the time, but I don't remember what it is.
Then,
Hey,
like-
what was that phone? The 10S Plus? I know.
Next house, get out of here, you jackhole. Seriously, he is so bad.
Look at him not look at you.
Yeah, he better not look at me. He
He's
knows
just-
he's in trouble. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like, just don't make eye contact. I won't be in trouble.
Can they hear this?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
can hear everything we're saying.
No, because I have the TV.
Hopefully not, but
I don't know.
sometimes.
Anyways, Aaron saying, hey Travis, did you know that Mookie Betts is staying with the Red Sox?
I did not know that. There's long out off season, but I mean, did he sign an extension?
And then he said, did you hear the Red Sox got in trouble?
I did not hear the Red Sox got in trouble. I kind of paid a little attention to stuff today, but I have been non-existent in the baseball world for almost a full week. I'm waiting for an Arenado to be traded to the Cardinals.
Dad, do you like baseball more than football?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, that's because you're dumb.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
But we will be watching football games this weekend. Here's
Only if it's Seahawks.
Seahawks play Sunday
San Fran?
night. We'll
Sunday
be,
night.
We're doing a dinner Sunday night for my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday?
My birthday's Monday, but
Oh. Ew, no it's not.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the 13th.
Dad, your birthday comes faster than mine.
Yeah, it's in January.
No, that's not what I'm saying, stupid.
Do you have rubber bands on your teeth?
No.
Oh. What are you doing with your teeth? Does it hurt?
No, my wire came out in the back. So it
Oh.
just sticks out.
Well, we need to get it taken in. That's what it's like.
No, I like fidgeting with it.
No, it will stop the pull.
I don't really need it on my bottom teeth anyways.
No.
Sexy Lexi. Blissful Crossing.
I don't want to be in here.
You got 1 second. After she comes down, Mandy Rose is coming out. And then she'll have a girl with her that's a brunette. Nikki
Luke wants
Cross.
to know if he went blind.
If I did?
No, if he did, because we don't have any picture. Thanks to Mr. Shithead. Thanks, poop face. Oh no, you didn't go blind. We just had technical difficulties from a dumb dog.
Yeah, nobody I didn't know. I might be able to fix it in
Is it like a
here.
black screen?
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Because you're in here. I don't want you in here. That's why you're locked out of here. All the time.
Nothing.
So, see the girl that's with her? The girl in black?
Did he just fart?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was him. Oh, that's plugged in. It has to be somewhere down
It
there.
looks nothing like Avery.
Okay. I thought it kind of did. So that's the only reason I was even asking. Okay, that's
Not even if you see her profile. What about her profile? Well, they have this stupid stuff around the thing for Mandy. It's all, you know, what do you call that? Blurry. So.
On the viewfinder, it doesn't look black.
Yeah, it's the cable somewhere. I gotta see if I can get it to turn back on.
Yeah. Silliness.
I can think now.
Yeah, you can. You
All right,
saw her.
thank you.
Yes, get out. Get out. Get out. Will you put
We're
that
trying to
table
work
back
on it.
across there, hon?
The only thing I can try to do maybe is delete this. But then it's going to be all weird for a second. I need to go into studio mode. So I can do it over here. Okay. Video capture device. Delete.
Looks like we just have Mandy and Alexa in the ring, and they're just fighting each other. And Alexa gave her like the nastiest, skinky scowl ever seen in our entire lives. And now she's just kicking and kicking and kicking, and the ref said no, you're not allowed to kick people. It's not nice. Oh man, she tripped her, and Mandy fell right in front of her face. That's not cool. Jeez, that's not right at all. That's just insane.
Try to figure those chords out. It's got to be a chord. I don't know what to say.
There are some changes. Do you want to keep them?
I don't. I said this.
Ooh, Alexa threw her out of the ring. She's all smiles. She thinks that's great. Ooh, Sonya Deville's getting in it. Oop, nope. Nikki Cross is like, no, you can't.
There we go.
Alexa's like, I can take care of myself. Ooh, she's got her on the ropes, just kneeing her in the back. That's not very nice, Mandy. She's like, she kicked me in the stomach earlier. She totally deserves it. She's just flinging her around like a crazy person.
All right, I got us back up.
Yay, we're working again. We have video.
Oh, but it's echoey guaranteed. There it is. Okay, now we're not mute or whatever it's called.
Echoey.
Okay, now we're back.
Everything should hopefully be working. Sorry.
I bet you that what the F was that, or something to do with the match.
I don't know.
But it was probably the echo.
It could have been the match. I don't know, but they both just close-hung each other.
Clothesline. Whoa.
Clotheslined each other.
The chair was on top of the drawer.
That's
Which
terrifying.
broke the drawer.
Don't break things.
I'd rather not. All right.
Wow.
Alexa's obviously the better wrestler here.
You've got some angry blondes out
But
there.
this is absolutely
smacking,
primetime main event right here.
kicking.
The two best blondes in the WWE.
Yeah. Luke, why are you confused? What's going on that makes you confused? I don't know what's happening.
Well, don't just. Oh.
Oh, now we know why he's confused.
So why is he coming down to the ring?
I have no idea.
So I mean, obviously Mandy's gonna get the distraction here.
So Otis is coming down
So
with
Mandy's
the cake.
gonna get the pin.
Because Alexa's like, what's going on? Ooh.
Old Mandy.
Oh, poor Alexa. She's like, what?
So the
I
last
don't
time these two
understand."
wrestled, I probably have seen that match about 47 times. Now I've got another one I can get into. Match of the year, right there.
So Usos versus King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler tonight. Ooh,
He's
it's
eating
happening.
his cake,
Yeah, he's got it all over himself
and
too.
he likes the way he looks.
Oh my god, that's so creepy.
You know, she takes care of her body. I mean, she is like a fanatic about it.
Right?
So it would be hard for her to date somebody that will like that.
Not necessarily.
You think?
But people do it all the time.
Do they?
Yeah.
With people that far apart interests?
10s and 4s, yeah. That happens a lot.
I'm talking about like that he doesn't care about himself. That's a big. That
happens a
hard.
lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
She could be in shape and care about herself and be a chubby chaser. She might like those guys like that. I don't know. I don't know her. But I'm just saying
You
that
don't call
it's
her
a
at home?
possibility. No, I don't. I don't call Mandy at home. Anyways, so let's see.
Was that the second match, or did we have another one in there?
We were down for just that match, if that's what you're asking.
Nope, I wasn't. I said, was that the second match? I know we had Kofi and The Miz.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have one after that?
Mm.
Being Harley Quinn is easy.
So
as
did
it
anybody
looks.
answer my question of when the time frame of this movie is supposed to take place?
Like a Well, it can't be before.
Is it before Suicide Squad?
It could
Is it
definitely
around
be
the same time Suicide Squad? After
Right.
Suicide Squad? Because, I mean, she just said, you know, oh, I decided to be my own woman. So basically she cut her hair off so she wouldn't deal with Joker or whatever his name is.
Right,
Joker,
and they were
right?
together for the Suicide Squad, so that makes it have to be afterwards.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so Luke was saying he was confused. And he's like, I'm not sure if I like this angle or not. Oh, well, that's why I'm confused. And Aaron said he's confused too. And Luke said Birds of Prey movie on February 7th. Yay! Hands in the air like you just don't care. And Aaron said, I heard a rumor my boy Paul Wright might be in the Rumble.
I'm sure he will be.
Luke and Aaron are telling us that that is just the second match.
Kofi versus Miz.
Yes. Miz won
And Mandy
versus Alexa. Mandy won due to cake issues.
So I've been writing down every match and then picking the best one of the night. And I can go out on a limb and say that there hasn't been a great match yet this year on WWE. Like, not a great one. There's
Right.
been some decent ones. But there hasn't been, like, a great match. I wouldn't even give it one match so far this year over a 3-star.
Not over a 3.
And that's out of 5.
That's out of 5 stars.
Not out of 10.
Not out of 10 stars.
Are you just repeating what I said?
Yes. I'm just repeating what you say.
Great.
Why? You don't like me repeating your stuff? Aaron said it's supposed to take place right after the Joker chaos in the Joker movie. Duh. Well, duh. Since I don't follow that stuff, I guess I wouldn't know. But thanks for the information.
What was it?
Appreciate it. The answer to my question of when that movie is supposed to take place in the timeline.
And it was after?
It's supposed to be right after the Joker chaos in the Joker movie.
Which is before or after?
Right.
Suicide Squad?
Luke said, I looked it up. I haven't found anything yet. However, in the comics, the Birds of Prey group formed after Joker and Harley split, which in the comics happened after the events of Suicide Squad. The Suicide group formed in the comics. Joker and Harley rejoined, then split, then Birds of Prey. Makes sense.
So it's
Okay.
quite a bit later.
So it's after. So the thing of it is like, you know, I mean, the movies, because I know that they try to make the movies sort of comic-like, but the comic books are their own stories and stuff. So in the movie, they put him back in prison and shit. So does that mean she escaped with him? Because at the end, he was there to take her out. So did she escape? And then, they're like, yeah, whatever. And then, yeah, no. She's like, I'm going off on my own.
I'm looking forward to this match. Oh, look.
She's
put
being
his
all
hand
nice.
out there for them to kiss it.
She's giving it to little kids now. That's funny.
That's supposed to be the rag she wipes her armpits with and throws at the other people's faces.
She just touched her face with it and gave it to that little girl. It's okay.
Well,
It's
because
just a
now she's
handkerchief.
classy.
I know,
like
it's
her.
kind of weird. I really liked her as a bitch.
Why? I don't know why she can't
I like
be
her
bold.
still, but I really liked her as a bitch.
Oh, I definitely like her.
Luke said, well, it's already different from the comics because Birds of Prey also had Catwoman and Poison Ivy. And they're like, nah, we can't get Uma Thurman and we can't
jeez.
get
What
Halle Berry to play those parts because they're a little too old. And we can't find somebody else that was better, so we just cut them out. Right, Luke? Is that what they
Uma
did?
Thurman. What about the other one? Who's the lady in
Or
Scarface?
I guess it could have been, oh, wait. Are we going with Halle Berry Catwoman or are we going to go with Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman?
That's the one I was looking
Which Catwoman do we like better, guys?
Pfeiffer. Gotta go with Pfeiffer, even though I love Halle Berry.
Looks like Birds of Prey is actually in the comics when Poison Ivy and Harley started to have a relationship on and off again. Oh.
Are they kissing friends?
But they were kind of toxic for each other, huh? That's hilarious, Talitha. Oh, man, I'm funny.
Woo! Is this match not going to happen?
Ooh, she called her a jarhead.
So I shouldn't have wrote it down as a match. I got ahead of myself.
Right?
Sasha's going to be a rapper. Dear God. I have a buddy that loves women rappers. Jeremy. Speaking of Jeremy, I told him to get in here and he isn't yet.
He's AWOL too, huh?
Yeah, the flyover states.
Luke said, well, Harley's and Joker's relationship was also toxic. There's a theme there. Right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Red flags everywhere. You can't chant USA. People get upset about that.
Especially on Fox.
How can't you chant on Fox? I thought Fox was for that stuff.
No. Because Raw's on USA.
Oh, I get it.
The network.
I wasn't talking about that.
I know
upset.
you weren't, but it was funnier.
It was.
The overbearing mother that you are.
Hey, he said Steve Harvey. Why are we talking about Steve Harvey?
It's because when Luke typed it, his spell correction or whatever put Harley as Harvey instead of Harley. And so
Lacey
Aaron
Evans is going
had
backstage.
to
She's all
point
sorts
it
of
out
mad.
and make a joke.
What do you want to bet? Sasha's back there anyways.
And he
it's gonna
also,
attack him.
right? And he also asked you if you'd seen Joker, so
No.
was what he asked. And he can't wait until Joker 2 comes out in 2022. Of what? The Closet?
Isn't it Joaquin
Joaquin Phoenix?
is
Yeah.
the Joker?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't replace him with a girl.
I don't know why they...
They didn't make the Joker
I
a
don't
female.
understand why they had to get another Joker when Jared Leto wasn't good enough.
I
He
don't
was
know.
the one who
Joaquin is
played
pretty solid as an actor, though.
I didn't say he wasn't.
Jared
but-
Leto's kind of.
I guess it's like Batman. Anybody can play it. Now that they decided who they're going to have their next Batman, they ruined the whole DC
It's going to be the
comics by
first
having-
time ever that you could beat up Batman.
Ugh, he's so
Like when you
disgusting.
watch it, you'd be like, I could beat up Batman. It's going to be the Wolf Boy's arch nemesis.
Sparkly boy. Oh, sparkly boy!
I was wondering how that match was going to go. Remember how I said that's like a main event type match?
And it didn't even happen.
That's why.
It's probably because Sasha has the flu.
Because they didn't want either
She's
of them
probably
to
like,
lose.
I'm sick. I have to be on my Instagram. I'm so sick.
They don't want Sasha to lose, and they don't want her to.
I don't like that guy's outfit. It bothers me.
Michael Cole's?
No. Michael Cole looks like some weirdo in a gang or something.
He looks like a golfer.
Who?
Michael Cole.
The one in the leather jacket?
That's not Michael Cole.
Oh. The other guy's Michael Cole?
Michael Cole's the.
Oh, yeah,
The
he's Corey
announcer.
Graves, huh?
Yeah, that's Corey Graves.
That's right. Yeah, Michael Cole. I don't like his outfit.
That's what I'm
It's
talking
very
about.
odd. It's like too many patterns and weird colors.
It reminds me of No Respect, No Respect. Rodney Dangerfield on Caddyshack.
Mm-hmm.
We got some, start calling these backdrafts or something. Some recaps from last week in case you guys missed it. I guess it's natural in a sporting event to show some recaps, but not all the time.
Could you imagine? I mean, and they do this sometimes with NFL football games.
They do replays.
But could
not
you
like last
imagine
week's
if they're
games.
like, hey, and this is what happened through the whole season of these two fighting each other?
Here's what happened last time they played.
Half an
back
hour
in
later.
February. 14 different highlights about the game. Like, it just wouldn't work.
Right?
But in boxing, they show a lot of recaps.
True.
If it's a second fight.
Before. They don't do it during the match, though. They don't like go, hey, look, this is what happened.
Right.
We're going to start a match, but this is what happened. Did he say 6 years?
Yeah, when they were fighting, remember, that was the best match I've ever seen.
That's crazy. It's been that long.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, where have I been?
Yeah, I don't think I was living here.
6 years.
Does he have a bald spot?
Kinda.
Do you see it right there?
Yes. I was staring at it earlier. Maybe it's where his hair got ripped out by the Fiend. Maybe it's from his veganism.
It could be. It could be a lack of nutrients. She's trying not to laugh.
She's like, I'm trying to be all interested in what you're saying, but in all reality, I can't stand whatever you're
Say
saying.
it, don't spray it.
She's like, do you smell bad? Just kidding.
Oh, here it is. Daniel, over here. There it is. Remember, kids, snitches get stitches.
So now Bray and WWE are advocating not snitching. That's what Luke said.
Right?
And I'm not sure what the FFs mean.
For fuck's sakes, probably.
There you go. That's it.
I'm getting better at reading whatever that stuff's called. Because it's everywhere online
Well,
now.
it is, but I don't know if I've seen that one enough to know. Like most of them, I'm like, got it.
I always have to write them down for a thought.
Luke, he told me. We got it.
NSFW.
Thank you, though.
NSFW is a big one. Do you know what that one is? Not suitable for work. Like, I'm like, what the hell?
So if you text me that, I'll be like, I can't leave. So, do I go to the bathroom?
It's basically like don't talk about it at work stuff, you know,
Oh, I never talk about anything at work.
like stories. Like,
I don't talk to
well,
people.
when I was 19, I was having sex with a 14-year-old or something, you know, like it's not suitable for work.
Yeah, that would never come out of my mouth because it never happened.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't talk about that kind of stuff at work. It's terrible.
When I turned 18, I got all sorts of phone calls from people's dads. Because I turned 18, and all of a sudden it was like, you're too old and you can go to jail.
From their dads?
Yeah, because their daughters were under 18.
Why don't you tell your stupid bitch to stay away from me then?
Yeah,
Put a leash
let's
on
not
her.
do that.
Why don't you keep her home so she knows what her place is?
Pregnant and barefoot.
Whatever. Making sandwiches. Making sandwiches, bitch. So there's this billboard. There's this billboard driving on the freeway from up there to here, coming back south, and it's outside of this one town, and don't get me wrong, it's a girl on there, and she has like a cape on, and it says, something about, do you want her superpower? You want to help with her superpower? Or what's her superpower? I was like, making me sandwiches, bitch. That's what your superpower is.
Vacuuming.
I'm teasing, but it's funny to me. No, it's funny. Anyways, looks at it's funny. WWE has an anti-bullying campaign, but yet it says snitches get stitches. Nice contradiction, WWE. Well,
Right.
considering that Bray is a bully, I don't think he really gives a rat's ass about the anti-bullying campaign that WWE does.
Right.
Anyways, his character doesn't. Now, in real life, he probably gives a big shit about it, but I'm pretty sure he don't care. That's just my opinion.
The bullying epidemic.
Right. And Aaron says, I hope Luke Harper goes to AEW. And Luke said Luke Harper left the WWE. And then Aaron said, and same with Sin Cara. And then
Sin Cara was already wrestling down in Mexico illegally.
yeah, he is.
Like, he was wrestling the next day.
He better be careful. He might kill a guy.
It's Sin Cara. It's not Rey Mysterio.
I said he better be careful. He might kill a guy.
It's like when the dude picks up a cinder block and just hits him in the head with it. That shit's scary down in Mexico.
Jesus.
There's no sanctioning or anything.
cracks
They're
me
just
up.
like, just do what you gotta do.
Just 619 him. I'm just kidding. Aaron says, hey guys, I'm trying to get a job at Disney. What are you going to do? What kind of a job?
Would you be like one of their, not princesses, but the other, prince? Like a prince? Just
Or would
stand
you-
there and shake hands?
Would you be one of the people in a costume? Are you just a helper? Would you serve food?
I don't know if Disneyland has it, but Disney World has like a complete underground tunnel system. Oh, the whole entire park's an underground tunnel
I'm pretty
system.
sure that Disneyland's the same way.
So, anyways, you will never see anybody change a garbage.
Right.
Because their garbage cans, they can pull them down, change it, and then put them back from the tunnels. So people just drive around in carts underground. And that's how they get all their merchandise in the stores. It's like there's never anybody outside of the stores.
Right.
Everything's, you're in the store, to leave the store, you go underground.
Right.
And so there's no park employees wandering around. It's all for guests. That's Disney World.
That's weird. Anyway, so Aaron said I went to the Ducks game last night and we lost 3-0 against the Stars. And they were honoring Corey Perry.
Oh,
Because
Corey
he's
Perry was
retiring
really
at the end of the year.
good. Dang,
Well, he was good.
I'm getting old.
Now he's old. And Luke's like, oops, I thought Aaron said I hope Harper goes to Raw, not AEW. My bad.
Yeah, I'm
It's
hoping he goes to AEW also. I mean, they look like they're just on the verge of breaking through if they start using their big guys like they have.
That and have storylines that go somewhere. Like,
Yeah, like actual...
like storylines that are doing stuff. I mean, they're
They're
kind of...
doing it. They're starting.
They're starting it with like that Nightmare Collective and the Dark Order.
The
What's
whole
sad is
Dean
they're kind of
Ambrose thing.
keeping it that... Yeah, the whole Dean Ambrose with Chris Jericho thing.
That's moving forward. That's a...
Yes, it is.
So we're seeing it starting to take form. Mm-hmm. They were talking about joining forces
His
with
hometown is Kyoto, Japan.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That just terrified me. I'm like, I've been watching it for 14 weeks, and I barely know half the people's names. You start throwing Japanese names in there too, I'm just gonna lose it. I'm gonna be like, seriously, I'm trying. But I don't need 18.
Travis is gonna be like, that guy. I don't know his name. I can't even say it. That guy.
Well, if I hear it and they use them, like Shinsuke Nakamura, I know that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Riho, I know that. What's the other one, the S one?
Shida.
Who was the 50-year-old? Do you remember her? Anyway, you see what I'm saying?
Maya, no.
Yeah, that's it. Something like that. But anyways, that's what I'm getting at.
But I haven't seen her for a while, so it's hard to remember their names when you don't see them all the time either.
Exactly. And that's what they're doing.
And I get what you're saying, because even if you haven't seen them for a while and they bring them in and then you don't hear their name while they're doing stuff or in the match or anything, then yeah, it would be hard. But if you see them all the time, even if you don't like hear their name, you'll be like, oh, that's so-and-so. Yeah, that's so-and-so. And you'll see them enough that you'll associate so it doesn't matter. But when you only see them and then you don't see them for weeks and then all of a sudden they pop up again, you're like, what was that guy's name?
Yep.
What was that girl's name? And then you're looking at me like, what's their names? And I'm looking at you going, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Because I don't remember.
That's
You're
exactly...
lucky I remember my own name. More often than not, I'd like to forget.
But anyways, they're not joining forces.
Oh, I wouldn't imagine they would. It'd be weird if they
were talking about them.
I could see them talking about it, but it's just weird.
Impact got turned down. Impact and them were going to work together, and then Impact was turned down because Impact bought the channel they were on.
Oh.
So it sounds like they might even be changing channels.
Oh, ooh.
I can't remember the name of the channel they're on. Like Oxygen or something, but for dudes.
Yeah. Aaron said, but Harpo will have the name Brody Lee or John Huber, his real name.
Right.
Maybe.
Either way, it doesn't matter. You got him in there. You got Wardlow in there. You got the Luchasaurus in there. You've got Jake Hagar. That's some big dudes that can carry that company. Like some actual pillars that I think would bring the fans, the 50 and older fans in that they do not have right now. And that's what they need is the mainstream non-internet fans.
No.
You do.
Stretch out my arm. I have pain in my arm.
Got
Aaron
electricity
says,
on it?
no. Aaron said, when my boy Canales goes, I hope he goes to AEW or goes back to Impact. Luke said, so Shayna will be up to main roster soon. In an interview, she said she loves wrestling, but she feels she only has 2 years left to give before she retires. She revealed she's been dealing with an undisclosed chronic disease the past year, and she was ashamed to admit it affected her performing.
Yeah, I could see her hanging around for a couple more years. Well, she is almost 40.
She basically is 40. But she is getting treatment, so she's doing better, but she only has like 2 years left.
Right, so, I figured they were going to bring her up because she wasn't there on Wednesday. And so I figured she'd be up pretty soon. Maybe they're waiting for the Royal Rumble. But as things have been going lately, I could see her just coming in the middle of the show.
Right.
Because that's what they've been doing. Obviously, she would come up on Raw with Becky over there. That would make the most sense.
Give her a run for her money. And Aaron, he hopes Ryback goes to AEW because he likes him.
I don't know what's happening with Ryback. I just don't think the dude wants to wrestle. Because if he wanted to wrestle, he would already signed. Unless he's under with anybody. And I don't know if he still has a contract with WWE and he's waiting for it to expire maybe. Or what, but he's been gone for quite a while. And he's always on the internet. He's hanging out with other wrestlers. He's doing stuff. So I don't think he's hanging out with porn stars.
Gross. Luke said, but she is, but lower. Her match with Rhea was her first since treatment, and there was a very visible improvement.
No. Well, that's too bad if she really, if she's dealing with something and she can't get it done.
Undisclosed
So he is not under
chronic disease.
He's not under a C contract. WWE, not C.
Right.
Come on, that's funny.
He's not under the sea. Under the sea.
It's a different C.
Under the sea.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is, but
Oh,
it's more funny my way.
I want to watch that.
The Little Mermaid.
The cartoon.
Under the sea.
I forgot about that.
Wish you could be. Hear it from me. What?
You got to kiss the girl.
That is not the right song. That's a different song.
Kiss the girl.
Aaron earlier had mentioned, and I'm surprised he hasn't said it again because I didn't read it fast enough before it went away. But he said it clear back. Something about Paige wrestling again. That there's a rumor about her wrestling again.
I have heard rumors.
That she supposedly is medically cleared.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so. Anyways, and Aaron's been yakking at Aubrey, and he's like, I love Aubrey. I can't wait to see her on Wednesday and on Insta when she posts new stuff. Alrighty. Luke says Shayna didn't want to disclose the name of the disease due to her privacy. She said she didn't want to have everybody talking about it and making up facts, which I understand. Making up facts. How does one make up facts?
Watch the
Wouldn't
news.
they be falsehoods if you're making it up?
Watch the news.
Making up some facts over here.
You'll see facts.
Now,
Sometimes
it'd be different if they educated themselves
I watch stuff
and
on TV.
spouted out facts.
I'll be watching
Different.
something on TV, right? Just like an interview or something.
Yeah.
And then the interview's over. So I heard every word that was said in the interview. And then they talk about said interview for 2 days. And if you listen to what they say that person said,
Oh, it gets
there's
misconstrued.
no way that you would... I don't understand.
You would get the same meaning out of it.
There's no way. Like, I'm like, wait a second. That's not what they said.
No.
She didn't say that. She didn't even say anything near that. And it's like, no. That's what she meant. And if you look at her body language, you could tell that it's like, okay, stop. Like, I know what they said. What news needs to be is an exact quote from what the person said, and that's it. Not like, well, and it means this. It just needs to be, they said this.
I don't care what your goddamn opinion is.
The end.
Just tell me and then
Right.
dissipate.
With anybody, it doesn't matter. Barack Obama said this. Donald Trump said this. That's it. At the end.
Don't care about
I don't
anything
need your analytics on top of what it means. I just want to know word for word what they said. Then I'll make my own decision and move on with
They're
my
like,
life.
you can't. You don't have a brain, and we
But
have
they
to have an
don't.
opinion for you.
The news refuses to report what was actually said. They want to say, well, this is what they meant.
Right.
Did you see what they meant today? And it's like, no, that's not what people say. They say, did you see what they said today?
Did you hear what they said? I heard it different on this one. What? No, I did. Really?
So, and then they wonder how Fox, CNN, ABC, NBC all have different news stories on the exact same thing. And you're like...
Looks like if he wants to know what anything that Trump says, he just looks at his Twitter. But is that real too? I mean, come on, really? Can you really believe it? It is on the internet, Luke.
Does he?
It is the internet.
The internet can't lie.
I've heard this, and I don't believe you.
Oh, it's a fact.
Because Luke just said, you know how the internet is. Everyone thinks they know the truth. Anyways, no, I mean, it'd be interesting to know exactly, I guess, what she's struggling with, because other people might be able to relate, and it might actually give people the chance to have a voice too. So maybe after she does her 2 years and she retires, maybe then she could maybe talk about it, and then, give some information about what has or is happening in her life, I suppose. Because, I mean, there's certain things that you kind of want to know, because it'd be interesting to know the information about it. Not to judge a person, But to go, oh, well, really, well, what has been working for you? Because maybe that might be something that we haven't tried, kind of stuff.
Right.
Because sometimes, you know, that kind of stuff, you know, they have access to things that we don't necessarily know about sometimes because it's new and it's for athletes or something.
Right. Stem cell research.
Like that. And now it's a big thing kind of stuff. But
Blood. Your platelet. Holy crap. Platelet-rich therapy.
yeah. While we were driving down here, they had a advertisement on the radio about red light.
Oh, shit.
Doing red light stuff. That it helps with like your body recovery and stuff like that,
an
and everything.
ultraviolet light.
Kinda, I guess. I'm not sure what the red light
I know there's a laser that's really, really good for you. Is he gonna pin Braun?
I don't know, but he's gonna whack him with the belt, I guess.
Oh, no.
Nope, he missed him.
Is this not a title match?
Luke says it's his own personal Twitter. There are videos of him sending tweets. Whatever. It's probably his doppelganger, just like Melania has a doppelganger. I've heard it on the internet and the news told me. I believe it. I believe everything. That's funny.
That is pretty funny.
Does he have a bloody nose?
Yeah.
Oh no!
His right nostril.
Oh, he got hit in the face. Oh, poor Braun.
Will that belt fit him?
No, he couldn't wear it. He'd have to like throw it over his shoulder like the other ones do.
Thin. He's ripped. He's got abs.
Like, I understand your point, Delita, but from what I've seen, Shayna is a very private person, so maybe she's not comfortable with it. At least not. No, that's what I was saying. So, like, after she retires, like, after she's not really in the spotlight for WWE and being, you know, part of the wrestling world and stuff, you know, it's kind of like, I guess I look at it like with Roman Reigns. You know, nobody knew what was going on with his life until he had to say something because he had to step away for a while to get treatments. And so I'm not saying that I want her to spill everything about her personal life. No, I'd rather she didn't. Keep it to yourself. I don't like giving people my private information either. So, like, this for me is like something that I'm like, yeah, no. I even told him, I was like, do I really want to use my real name? Because people can find me.
And do what? Argue with you in person?
Yes.
About wrestling?
Yes. They can find me and be like, it's you. But
just record it and we'll post
so
it
I'm
live.
fine with her not disclosing it or anything. I'm just saying, like, after she retires, if it's something that maybe she could come out and talk about, because it might be something that could help other people too, that might actually have the same thing, the same disease or something. So that was all I was saying about that. I'm not saying, no, you better come out and tell us right this second. No. I want her to keep her privacy. It's none of my goddamn business. Sorry that she's having to deal with shit like that. I can't say from personal experience, except for that I had a family member, my mom, who had chronic diseases her whole entire life, basically. So I kind of understand that. We have Seamus talking to us. He's talking about inside something. That's nasty. Anyways, Erin said, so what? Who freaking cares? I don't want to talk about this. Hate talking about politics. People think they know everything about the president when he didn't do nothing wrong. Alright. Yeah. Erin, you need to just calm down, buddy. It's
Erin's a Trump supporter in California.
You're in the wrong state, my friend. Just kidding. Anyways.
And get beat up or something.
Poor Luke, he's like, I give up. I'm just going to be silent and hide under a rock. Whatever. Just teasing you. My goodness.
That's why you don't talk about politics.
I wasn't talking about politics.
No, as a whole.
Oh.
As a group.
I was teasing about the internet. And
I'm just talking about facts, period. Like, I guess I brought up Obama and Trump, so maybe it's
it was you. You're the one that pulled the political card out of your freaking
I didn't really.
hat.
I did both
Shut
sides,
up.
though. I did a bipartial. I did both. And I said that the media, it doesn't matter which side.
Oh, I'm not just talking. It doesn't have to be politics, babe.
Anything.
It could be anything. I mean, we could be talking about Olive
Deflategate.
Garden's freaking.
Deflategate.
Yes. You could be talking about footballs.
And how much air's in them. And you'll have two different people talking about what that meant. It's like, I know what it meant.
Lies! It's all lies!
Show me the science.
Lies.
And let's move forward from that. That's disgusting.
He wants to save money. So we have to cut back, right? So he just took a whole bunch of ketchup packets,
And he's refilling his bottle.
kept his bottle, and then is filling his bottle with ketchup. Got a dog hair on there.
We got the Usos coming up
Right?
against Dolph Ziggler and the King.
Something about...
All rise.
Aaron said something I damn, and then Aaron said, Travis, these returning superstars might be in the Rumble, which are Edge, Rock, Punk, and Morrison.
I could see 3 of the 4. I don't see The Rock being in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aaron said, I want Mark Henry to return sexual chocolate.
Give me some sexual chocolate. So every time I think of sexual chocolate, I think of Coming to America.
I'm like,
Let's hear it.
that was a wrestling thing?
Let's hear it for sexual chocolate. Everybody, sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate.
Ooh, I love it, guys. They're good. They're good.
I love this band. They're good. They're good.
Literally my favorite part of the whole show. That and when they're fighting about the best boxers. Every time you have every time you have an argument about boxing, a white man says, Rocky Marciano. He good, I'm all good.
Look, I got ya. Totally understand. Aaron says, Travis, Ken Shamrock, Hall of Fame 2020, make it happen.
Calling a couple favors,
God.
since I know nobody.
Who's Ken Shamrock?
He was in the UFC for years and years and years and years and years and years. He was like in the first UFC fights ever. Like Horace Gracie, Ken Shamrock, Tank Abbott. Like that was the kind of your main guys. Well, anyways, actually Tank Abbott went over there too. But they both joined WWE in the mid-90s.
Okay.
And then they wrestled. That's who Ken Shamrock is. He's a wrestler.
Okay.
He became like a steroid freak though. And so he got big and he was already an angry person. So God knows what he could really do and damage to people because he was a professional fighter that had an anger thing with steroids.
That's a great combination right there.
But I don't know if he ever gotten.
You know what happened if he made his
outside.
sandwich wrong? Woo! Damn.
That's where you insert your Crispin Wall joke. But let's not do that.
Oh, yeah.
About sandwiches.
About sandwiches. Oh, sandwiches. Something happening that we don't know about.
From 1 week now.
I don't know. Something about UK stuff. Ooh, something's happening right now. Daniel Bryan, what's going on? Ew,
Oh, we got a
there's
present.
Creepy present.
I bet it's a rabbit. I bet it's.
Is it
I bet it's Ramblin'.
Ramblin' Rabbit and he's dead?
He got stitches.
He got stitches for snitching.
What do you want to
They
bet? It's
rip his
Ramblin'.
head off.
It's Ramblin'.
What is it? Oh, I'm terrified right now.
It's gonna be Ramblin'. Oh, is it?
Oh, it is. Ramblin' Rabbit doesn't have half his face.
What's funny is it's
Is that
like,
the same one that they used a while ago that was dead?
I've never seen it with the half a head. That's funny.
Oh, Daniel, are you going to cry about it? Because it's your fault.
He's swimming with the fishes.
No, he's right there. He can't swim with the fishes of his body's right there.
Yeah, half of his head's in the fish tank.
Sure. It looks
Oh,
like
get
somebody
Roman.
cut it out with like a sharp knife and stuff. Why are we getting Roman Reigns?
Because he's the big dog.
Is he having a thing tonight?
No, he's probably going to just sit ringside.
Oh, I think Aaron had asked earlier if the Usos and Corbin and Dolph were going to be the main event.
It is,
It's
yes.
looking like it. And then Luke had said, oh, wow, WWE getting dark because of that.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. Yeah. Snitches get stitches. Whatever, that ain't stitches. That's fucking death.
He got half decapitated.
He was nearly headless,
I've
Ramblin' Rabbit.
been learning about Norse
Decapitation?
mythology.
Decapitation?
And how like Loki was very tricky. So
Well, that's why it was called the trickster god.
well, he's not
In
really.
other
he
mythologies?
he just made things more interesting.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? So he's gonna get decapitated, right? Like, so he's gonna get killed.
Uh-huh.
And so he goes, absolutely, you know, like, you can cut my head off. But if you cut my neck, then you're going to be executed.
Hmm.
And you can't cut somebody's head off without cutting their neck.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got to keep his head. And, like, that's the tricks that he played.
Ooh, play on words.
He's like, just listen to what you say. That's his thing. He's like, if you listen to your words, he would have said, I'm going to cut your neck,
Oh,
not your head off. It's kind of where he's coming from.
I see. So Aaron's upset because we were talking about Coming to America and he hasn't seen it yet and we're totally ruining it for him.
Oh, we're talking about the original from like 1985 or 7 or 6 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Not the new remake of it. If they make a new remake of it, I probably won't watch it unless it has Eddie Murphy in it.
I wouldn't watch it even if it has Eddie Murphy in it.
Like a part 2?
Yeah, it'll be dumb. Isn't he supposed to be married? What do you do? Is his wife get murdered by a hippo in Africa?
It can happen. She could have fell in the river or something.
Yeah,
There's a big river there.
it is. And more people are dead by hippo than anybody else. Anyway, so
A hippo in
Aaron
the
said,
river.
let's not mention that name. I don't like what he did in 2007. I don't want to get into it of what happened.
What were we talking about?
Chris Benoit?
Was it Benoit? Was that in 7? Wow. I thought it was further back than that, but that makes sense.
He said, I remember the news all day. That day was talking about it.
And they tried to blame it on steroids instead of the actual person, because everybody has to have an excuse.
Yeah, he did it. It was him. Steroids didn't do it. Steroids didn't jump out of the cabinet and go, I'm going to kill you and your family. No, that's not how it worked.
It was steroids and concussions.
Please.
He has no accountability.
Yeah, let's blame it on everything else. You chose to
Well,
do
now if there's
what
a
you
shooting,
did.
it's the guns and the ammunition.
Oh my God, shut up.
What? Is
Just
that political?
shut your face. It makes people angry. Don't spout stupid.
When I misspelled that word, it's the pen. It's all the same.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't my arm that did it. You did it.
I irritated you.
It was all you. I am not taking responsibility for that.
She assaulted me because of what I said.
Does he have a bruise on his arm?
Yeah, throughout his career, he's always had backup. That's a big bruise, yes.
Jesus. Where the hell did he get that big bruise from? Holy crap.
Probably last week when he got jumped.
Uh-huh.
This time, it's with his family.
Last week, my family came back and helped me out in a major way, and that's why I say this firmly. 2020 is my year.
Uh-oh. He's
Yeah.
winning the Rumble.
Oh, God. Barf. Seriously. This guy. This fucking guy.
And I'm going to do that with the ones by my side that have been there since day one. And that's Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Erica! Luke says, I'm expecting the Usos to turn on Roman soon. They'd have to, right? Because don't they hate him? Don't they hate him before? Like, they're all buddies with him, and then they're like, we hate you!
That would be kind of cool if they did turn on him. So, the tag team division in WWE is stacked, and they just don't use it correctly. It bugs the shit out of me.
Why? Why would they? That would just be silly if they did. They're like, we love ourselves so much, we have ourselves on our jackets. That's funny and weird.
Speaking of, why didn't you wear your shirt?
Because I was in a hurry and it was warm in my car, and I'm still warm.
Nice. You're wearing purple, I guess. The purple. It's purple, right?
Yeah. Colorblind? Much?
You're colorblind.
I'm not. See colors just fine.
Why are they all quiet?
We're gonna talk. Are you sure you're gonna talk? Don't sound like talking to me.
Friday night SmackDown. It's a Friday night lockdown.
Pretty sure the lights weren't supposed to go out.
Past 5 months on the sideline.
Like, why did the lights go out?
They're like, we have no idea what's going on.
Flip the switch. Revenge of the Nerds. Part 2. Flip the switch. Flip the switch.
Flip the switch.
Flip the switch.
Flip the switch.
Hey, Queen. Nice touch with the dog food. You see, what you don't realize is, when you did that, you disrespected him. You disrespect him, you disrespect him. You disrespect him, you disrespect me. Now you just disrespect the whole family.
Oh my god, seriously?
We are family.
I fucking hate this already. I want to leave.
Why? Just let it play out and see
Oh
what
my
happens.
god, I can't handle it.
There goes the lights.
Ugh. Ugh.
But here comes the king to clean the ring.
Blech.
Look at Dolph. He's like, oh, I'll just walk out here.
Dolph is hilarious. Yeah, your shot. You took it away from me. Aaron said nope to Luke's prediction. He didn't like it. And he said, because The Rock is going to come to the Rumble and will cost Roman his match. Because it is rumored that we will get Rock versus Roman at Mania.
Okay, I could see that happening.
So he's not winning.
But just because it's a rumor doesn't mean it's a fact. But that would be pretty cool to see. The Rock Roman at Mania, I'd be okay with that.
Because The Rock is rumored to cost Roman his Rumble win. So Rock enters it at 30 and eliminates Roman. Then Roman will come back out and eliminate Rock. This is why NXT is the better brand. I agree with that. Dolph is funny as hell. And he's entertaining. He reminds me a lot of The Miz sometimes.
Dolph?
Yeah, sometimes. It's just weirdness. His weirdo-ness that he is.
Right.
Ass over the top rope, and I'm the last man standing, and I'm pointing at that WrestleMania sign, celebrating with my family.
What WrestleMania sign?
It'll be up there after.
He's just pointing at thinner.
Well,
He's
he
just
said
like,
that.
you know, that WrestleMania sign. Where? You hallucinating again, Roman?
It'll
I bet
be
you
there
are.
on the 26th.
Maybe he should stop eating dog food. I think it's messing with him.
We're about to handle the big
Why are we still talking? Aren't they supposed to have a match?
Yeah, they probably are just
Ugh,
trying to kill time.
seriously. Could
We
you
still got
guys
20 minutes.
Stop. All they do is talk. It's obnoxious. I don't like it.
Here we go.
Oh, the Usos are like, we're going to do it. We got your lackeys.
Roman pulled the top rope down. The Uso Penitentiary.
So they're like bullies.
Why were they bullies?
I don't know. They just seem like they're bullies. I don't like them. They like attacked people that
How
have
do you
nothing
not
to do
like
with
the
it.
Usos? They're like my favorite tag team.
You know, they look like homeless people.
Okay, so you don't like homeless people now?
No, I don't. I don't like homeless people.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, they are actually.
No, oh my god, I didn't say homeless people are disgusting.
I'm glad you agree with me.
I did not agree.
You just did. You just said that homeless people are disgusting.
As in, like, you said that.
Their beards are weirdly scraggly, so they look like unkept. They look very unkept. Is why I said they
Right.
look like homeless people. They don't look like they care about themselves too much. It's like, ew, dude, seriously.
Who's gonna win this one? Corbin? Somehow?
No.
Or will Dolph get pinned?
Cheating.
Will the Usos lose their first match back?
I don't know. I mean, they saved Roman from a dog food bath, so I guess. I don't know.
By the time we get back, we got 15 minutes. Ish. So will that
Oh,
be
don't
it?
worry. We'll have like 2 more commercials.
That's what I was thinking. Would they have one more, or are they going to just do a longer one now and just be done with it? It is on Fox, so it's a little different.
All right. Aaron said, but I kind of like Faced Off better. Faced Off was getting pushed, and Hilled Off is not.
Is it your forum?
I like the Usos.
What's it? I can't remember
Old
that.
gimmick better when they said, when we say oos, you say oh.
Oos.
And he said, I like that gimmick better. I don't like the day one-ish gimmick.
Right.
It reminds me of Crime Time. Speaking of Crime Time, it is rumored Shad and JTG will return.
Yeah, we'll have to see. There's so many rumors out there that it's hard to get through all the...
Oh, God, dude. You know, so funny. Aaron's like, I heard a rumor. Do you know that through our whole, like, thing, I think he's mentioned, like, 20 rumors.
That's fine.
It's like, my God, it's like being in high school with weird gossip people.
But
Oh, my
they're
God, I
rumors
heard a
about
rumor.
wrestling. It's just a wrestling show.
I heard a rumor.
That's what we want to talk about.
I
is
totally
the
heard a
rumors.
rumor.
He's not talking about, like, I heard a rumor that, you know.
I heard a rumor that even though Lacey Evans was talking about making dinner for her family, she really didn't.
I heard she doesn't like making dinner.
I heard a rumor that the chicken she was carrying, she actually lopped its head off and ate it for dinner. I could just make up rumors all day. Rumors. I heard a rumor that the reason why John Morrison did what he did to Big E is because he didn't like his jacket.
Parkour. It's parkour. I like that rumor.
That he didn't like his jacket. Luke says, I get my gossip from WWE stars' Twitters and the WWE websites. I don't get gossip, so.
I like parkour.
Parkour.
It's my new favorite thing. I'm going to start parkouring. See if I can break something.
Please don't. I don't want to have to replace stuff.
I'm talking about body parts in my body.
I don't want to have to replace that either.
Max
don't.
also love it. He'll be following me.
He'll be like, oh my God. He would follow you for 5 minutes and then he'd be like, I can't do it anymore, Dad. I'm so fat. I can't do it. It's like, that's why he needs exercise. You're like, he's fat.
Well, you think that they
him.
would? You think that they would play together and like just run and run and run?
No,
They put Argus in the corner, and then she beats him up the whole time,
Yeah. And
so he doesn't get a run.
no. You literally have to like lock her up somewhere and then take him out there with a ball and throw it and he'll be great.
Right. She's funner to play a ball with. But you're right. I need to run them all.
Well,
It sucks that they just can't all play together.
Yeah. Well, you know, siblings. Just kidding.
It's like, because I want them all to run.
Right? But they can't because they're all worried about each other.
They can't. They're all too
I'm the
worried
leader
about-
of this pack. No, I'm the leader of this pack. We both hate him, though, right? Yeah, we both hate him.
Let's put him in the corner. Put baby in the corner. His dad calls him baby. then the rest of us will beat up each other.
So that did get the match started, I guess, with them throwing themselves out of the ring. So
Oh
when
yeah,
we
we
came
got our
back
tag
in,
team match now. We
Yeah,
got
you got
King
it
Corbin,
started.
Dolph Ziggler versus both Usos.
Waiting in the corner over
Jimmy
there.
and Jay.
Waiting to get tagged in.
Hey, this is another one of those, like the guys over on Matt and Nick Jackson. What are
Oh.
they called? The Young Bucks.
Uh-huh.
Where you don't know which one's which.
Right? Because they made themselves look like each other.
Well, they used
even
to have
their
faded. They
tattoos.
used to have painted faces. So now I got to figure out tattoos and names.
No, their tattoos are exactly the same.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Just because they're tattoos don't mean
No,
they're
they
the same.
are.
They are not.
Okay, you're telling me that their tattoos right now do not look exactly the same.
No, they don't.
Okay, one arm maybe doesn't, but the other
That's
arm
what I'm
looks
saying.
exactly the same.
Because it's a tribal from their tribe.
Yes.
Made it sound racist, but they really are from a tribe.
Yes, they are. How is that being racist?
Well, if you use the word tribe, get
I don't know.
misconstrued. I love mom.
Aaron's like, hey,
I love mom.
I love Mom. I love Lamp.
I love lamp.
I love Lamp. Aaron says, hey, I get my WWE rumors either from friends or Insta or the internet. By internet, I mean the Bleacher Report or Dave Meltzer. Luke said, well, if something comes from a WWE superstar's Twitter, then you know for a fact it's rather storyline or real life, not made up usually. True that. And Aaron asks, who remembers Mike Knox? I remember him. He was a jobber in WWE who got treated like shit.
Yeah.
And then Luke said, Dave Meltzer got roasted this morning for rumors. He reported last night that Becky resigned for $1 million a year, and literally 3 minutes after Becky came out and said she hasn't resigned. Sorry.
Resigned.
Hasn't signed a new deal for years. She said her new contract talks start after WrestleMania, and then said thanks for spreading.
There's a revival,
crap, Dave. Yeah, Dave.
Revival coming down. They haven't touched anybody yet.
He's like, I didn't do anything. I was just standing here.
Did Roman go back in the back?
I have no idea. Dolph's like, I didn't do anything.
Which is fine. He's on the. He
He's
can
like,
do whatever
I'm going
he
back
wants.
to my corner.
Looks like Wilder's been working out.
Aaron wants to know which one's Jimmy, and he gets confused.
Yeah, there's Jimmy and Jay. I don't even know which one's married to Naomi.
Well, one of them has to be invisible.
Here comes Roman.
I guess he went backstage, and now he's up front
So he
again.
punched 2 guys with 1 punch.
Lame. Seriously, this guy.
Because
I can't stand
WWE doesn't care about the tag team division.
I
That's
can't.
why one man can beat up one of the best tag teams in their division.
Hey, look, it's a commercial.
Yeah, they did throw in a commercial. Didn't
Told
they?
you they would. I called it. Woo.
Say, woo,
Totally.
my bitch.
Aaron said, which one? Oh, yeah. And then he said, well, I like Dave. Okay.
Dave.
Dave.
Okay, Dave.
Whatever you say, Dave.
It's from the Penguin Show.
Okay, Dave.
Dave.
Dave. It reminds me of this show. that-
Nicholas Cage them up.
It's the computer show. It's the computer show where it's the computer's like a girl and she talks to Dave all the time.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Really? It's the name of that movie.
There's a computer.
Yeah, she talks to the guy. She's like, blah, 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 Dave. That's where that comes from, by the way. What
Huh.
movie is that? Jesus.
Is that a cartoon?
No, it's an actual movie.
Huh.
Like from like the 80s, I want to say.
And there's a guy named Dave and there's a computer.
The computer, not the computer wore tennis shoes. That's what's his face.
What the f? Never heard of that one either.
Really? That is a Disney movie.
Well,
And it's, what's his face? Kurt Russell. I'm pretty sure it's Kurt Russell in that one.
huh, no idea.
Oh my god, somebody help me.
Not a clue what you're talking
Luke,
about.
do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
A computer that talks to Dave.
Yeah. My gosh.
I'm thinking War Games.
Yeah. Maybe it was a space show. I just know that it was a computer that had a woman's voice that talked to a guy and his name was Dave.
And it was a movie.
It was a movie. Luke's looking it up. He doesn't know.
Okay, he's looking it up. I was just about to. I'm like, we got 3 minutes left. Why not?
They're at commercial with raccoons and stuff. Anyways, Erin says, let's see. I like Dave, but why would she go? Because her fiance is on the same brand as her, so I highly doubt she will leave. Yeah, she's probably not leaving.
Yeah, like
Erin.
Renee Young.
Erin said, just like WWE doesn't care about some of the women and your stuff. Travis, apparently the fight between Paul versus Antonio Brown is happening in June, just so you know.
Nice.
And
So that they're really gonna box?
Kurt Russell was in the one called The Computer Who Wore Tennis Shoes. This is a different movie. It has nothing to do with Kurt Russell. Yeah, you guys.
Girl talk?
No. It's 2001: A Space Odyssey, you guys.
Barely even heard of that. Let alone.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm sorry, Dave.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. It was from 1968.
Yeah, you were off.
I was off by 20 years. But I do know for sure that I'm pretty sure it was Kurt Russell.
Was in the tennis shoe one.
Yeah. See? The computer wore tennis shoes.
Nice.
Kurt Russell.
Thanks for
Fuck y'all.
pointing at blurry things. You're like, I don't need to see it, but yeah. Nice. Old Kurt.
Yeah. It's on the Disney. It's a Disney movie.
It'll be on the app.
It was on there. I even pointed it out.
Yeah. I remember something about Kurt Russell being in one of them.
Yeah. Luke said, I can't look up anything without something to go on. Oh, yeah. The computer is Hal. Yeah, Hal, the computer. But it's not really a dude's voice. It's like, almost sounds kind of like a girl, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a guy, but it sounds very feminine. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that for you, Dave. It's just how it says Dave. It cracks me up. So every time I meet somebody named Dave, I just want to be all like sarcastic.
Roman Reigns got him disqualified.
Ooh, good job, Roman. Now we know what's going to happen. They're like, ooh, you got us in trouble.
Trouble.
Roman Reigns means business. He means business.
Look, he's wrapped up in the cord.
He is wrapped up in the cord.
Was that Wilder?
No, it's our friend. He was gone for drugs.
Glorious!
Oh,
Glorious show-off's back too.
Robert Roode.
How many new people is this? Holy crap.
Robert Roode.
The whole Royal Rumble surprise is out here. Like, over
What?
the
There's
last
not
2
going to be a
weeks.
surprise. It's going to be
Not
the same
anymore.
people.
You gotta live
Look, he's like, I don't like my shirt. Blah.
into days.
Ouch. Okay,
So Rude's back.
Luke's like, oh, yay.
The glorious
a
show-offs are back
5-man
together.
Hill faction. So original, for fuck's sake.
Just put everybody together.
Exclamation points everywhere.
I don't think the revival's part of it. They just kind of were out there for a minute just because. Maybe to start something with the Usos. But it looks like it's the glorious show-offs and King Corbin.
Did Robert Roode take more steroids while he was gone?
He could have.
Oh my god, he looks very, like, pumped and angry.
I have a hard time believing that Vince would really test for steroids. Like if he
How
he
could
was,
you? You would have to get rid of every single one of your talent.
I think he would
Even
be,
the women.
Well, see, because he got arrested. He almost went to federal prison for it, for steroids. So he's really like, hey, we need to test. But I'm pretty sure he would just tell them when they're going to be tested.
And he'd probably be like, oh my god, seriously.
You're going to be tested on this date.
You're suspended for like 2 weeks.
Ooh, right through the table.
Oh, everybody's broken. Oh, bummer.
I'm getting excited for the Royal Rumble because I usually like the Royal Rumble even better than I like Mania.
Morrison's not going to come out and help here, Aaron. He's with the Miz. They're like twin, like
They're friends.
besties.
And plus, they both look like they're going heel.
Which they'd be okay if they went with these guys, but I think they're going to keep them to themselves.
Yeah.
He's very excited that Robert Roode is back. And Luke said they keep coming out to help Baron, so they count, in my opinion.
Right.
Because they keep coming out, so they have to be part of it. Hey, Reigns is underneath that rubble.
Look at this. Oh, that hurts.
That hurts.
Look at Dolph. That hurts.
He's like, ouch, my back.
It hurt me. It hurt me bad.
He has very pointy nipples.
What? Who has platey? Like a plate?
Pointy.
Oh, point.
Robert Roode does. They're extremely pointy. Like, pointy. All right. That's the end of the show.
It's the end of the wrestling.
The show is over.
Okay, so what was the best match of the night?
None
Kofi, The
of
Miz,
them.
Mandy and Alexa, Braun and Shinsuke, or the Usos and Corbin? Dolph.
I'm gonna say Mandy and Alexa because they had nice butts.
I also agree.
Kidding. I don't know. I don't really think any of them were really that good.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, there's like every time I go through this, I'm like, it's gonna be hard.
Luke said Alexa and Mandy too.
Yeah.
We all agree.
I'll put
we
it on
know
there.
which one it was.
So I like to do a women's and a man's. So the women's win again overall. And so now what was the best men's match? Kofi and Miz probably, since it actually had an ending. Because the Braun, well, I guess Braun, he ended that one with Shinsuke.
He did.
But that last one didn't have an ending. I will never put a match as the best match of the night if there's not an ending.
Yeah, Luke's going with Braun and Shinsuke. I would too.
Yeah.
I think that one would be.
And then I'll go with the
it.
women overall.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the month, we will have all my cards and we can go through them.
Yes, Aaron's very upset about the glorious show-offs. He hates how Roman is being jobbed out now. They are making a fucking joke out of Roman.
He's a Roman
And
fan.
It's stupid, and he's very excited about the Alexa Mandy thing. They have nice titties, too.
Oh.
Seriously? I'm offended by that word.
I'm offended by the word that starts with a P that's downstairs.
Panties?
That one.
Panties!
We don't need to see the P word.
Panties!
No.
Panties, 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 panties. Panties!
Okay, that's enough.
Panties, panties, panties. Ah, Luke. Autocorrect is remembering my messaging roofing people, hence shingles. Because he actually said Braun and Shingle.
Right.
But I interpreted it as Shinsuke before he corrected it.
Right. Shingles. It's thatch.
Thatch. Get it right, Luke. You have thatching. Throw your hay bales up there for crap's sake.
Put some tar on it. Throw your plants up there and let them decompose.
Third world country crap. I'm just kidding.
It's not third world.
I know it's not. That's the whole point of the joke. Thatching would not be something you would use in our...
You take the horses down and you trade them for thatch. It's on Jack.
I know where it's from.
He comes back with beans.
Luke's disappointed. He's all like, thatch and panties.
I got panties printed all over the screen. It's there forever. It's immortal now. 10 years from now, you can come back and look on our freaking YouTube page. Panties all over the screen.
Panties everywhere. It's such a funny word.
Well, anyways, we're going to try to do an unboxing. So,
Luke says he deserves a
he
raise.
deserves a raise.
I didn't know he got paid.
Wait till we get back over onto YouTube and things can actually start happening. When you're actually, like...
You might actually have to do your moderation
just,
duties.
like,
You
constantly
might actually
working.
have to like time people out, tell them they're dumb.
Especially when we get those like weird racists, the Taylor Swift, Donald Trump killing black children.
Whatever that was, that shit was weird.
That was crazy. And you know, it's immortal. It's on there. Like if you go back to that video, it's on our chat, even though he deleted it on that chat. So if you watch it and use the chat from YouTube, it's not there because it was deleted. But on our screen, it's there because our screen records it. But anyways.
Luke said, I'll tell them they are dumb with no problem. That's awesome. Aaron's still stuck on boobs.
Nothing wrong with them. I mean, women have them.
Yeah.
Men appreciate them.
Yeah, he's trying to say that that's not why they're there. They're just there to feed babies. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Its primary use is feeding.
Bullshit.
It's fact.
It's not.
Their primary use.
It's to hold up my shirts. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You can't, like, your shirts just fall down if you don't have boobs.
Yeah, they do.
And then you show nothing because you have no boobs. Makes no sense.
Nobody said it had to make sense.
He just said that Taylor Swift is hot as hell. Yeah, but what we were talking about was very rude and, I mean, just absolutely crude. It was bad stuff. It was a while back.
It was kind of funny.
What? It was not that part, not the Taylor Swift stuff part.
What? No, all of it was funny. Like, all that stuff that they did. Like it was
killing
hilarious.
black babies. And...
Just the fact that they were putting it on there. It was like, what?
Oh.
It was funny because of the action, not because of what they're saying.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Looks like I remember that chat. I was so grr.
I mean, it was like delete, 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 and then he would just change his name and come back.
Right?
So it was something else. Like,
I don't know how anybody could change their name that fast because it only gives you so many times you can do it.
he probably has 7 different accounts.
That's ridiculous.
Just chime in. Yeah.
Commas, Aaron, help worlds when you were talking, even in chat. Just so you know. I was pissed on that day.
He got pissed off.
A little R. Kelly happening.
A little golden shower.
Smells like R. Kelly.
Oh, my back is super
Oh, that's funny. Looks like, yeah, multiple accounts. It happens on Twitch also. Yeah, we haven't had that pleasure quite yet.
We're just waiting. They got basically a little under 3 weeks. I think we have 19 days from right now till we're back on YouTube.
If they're okay, if they don't like do their thing where they're like, oh no, we're just kidding. You have to wait one more day after that.
Yeah, we'll see. Because if it runs out on the 29th, it doesn't count. So it'll be the 30th.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't look at it like that's the day it's going to happen. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I probably don't want to tell people it's the 20th.
It's just crazy. Twitch is so easy to live stream. You know what I have to do to get ready? Hit live stream.
To live stream on Twitch?
That's all I have to do. I don't have to do anything. YouTube, I have to like put new key codes.
I know, it's stupid.
And then I have to
Why
type
do they make
in
that so hard?
the titles and.
Ugh, they're stupid.
So I'm gonna miss the Twitch stuff
Because it's easy.
'cause
You're
it's
like,
simple.
but not enough people know us.
Well, it's just a harder platform to get started on. But
True that.
anyways, everybody, you
We
guys
should
have
all
a good
call
night.
it a night. Good
Yeah,
night.
you guys go to bed. Looks like I just woke up. But anyways, for the rest of us, it's time for bed.
Yeah, it's bedtime. All right, guys. Good night.
Have a good weekend. Be safe, and we will see you on Monday.
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for watching Wrestling. Yeah, bye-bye.